Welcome friends in our YouTube channel Mekaji Mouse. Today we will learn about the very important topic of the engineering mechanics, that is the uniformly distributed load and uniformly varying load. So first we will see what is the UDL and UVL, and after that we will see how we can convert this type of load into a concentrated load. So first we will talk about the uniformly distributed load. So what is the uniformly distributed load? Uniformly distributed load is the load which is distributed uniformly over the whole span of the length. Then this type of load is called the uniformly distributed load. In the previous video I talked about the concentrated load. Suppose a man is standing on the ground surface, then this will be the example of the concentrated load because its whole area is concentrated to a point. But what will happen if its position is like this? Can we consider it as a concentrated load? Answer is no. Why? Because here the area of contact of the man with the ground surface is very large. It is not like a point. So this cannot be considered as a concentrated load. It is an example of uniformly distributed load. So in engineering mechanics, the uniformly distributed load is represented like this. This is the one way to represent the uniformly distributed load, and similarly another way to represent the UDL is like this. Either this type of diagram maybe, or either this type of diagram maybe. Both are the example of the uniformly distributed load. Both are the representation of uniformly distributed load. Let us suppose its intensity is W per unit length. Then if you want to convert this load into a concentrated load, then its equivalent load will be equals to load intensity multiplied by load length, and this will equals to W into L, and its position will be in the middle of the load length, that means L by 2. So if you convert this UDL into a concentrated load, then this can be represented like this. Okay. So this is called the equivalent load diagram because this load and this load will produce the same effect onto the beam. Suppose the UDL is suppose this UDL is producing this much amount of deflection into the beam, then same amount of deflection will be produced by this load. So due to this reason, this is called the equivalent load diagram. Now come to the uniformly varying load. Uniformly varying load can be represented like this. If a load is gradually increasing or uniformly varying from 0 to a maximum height, then this type of load is called the uniformly varying load. Here the load is starting from this point and it gradually increases to a maximum value, that is the W per unit length. So this is an example of uniformly varying load, or you can simply define it as a load which is varying uniformly. So if you will see the shape of this UVL, then it seems like a triangle. So if you want to convert this uniformly varying load into a concentrated load, so the area of this triangle will be the equivalent load of the UVL, and we know that the area of the triangle is nothing but the half into base into height. Here the base is L and height is the W. So the equivalent load will be equals to area of the load triangle, and its area will be half into W into L, that means WL by 2, and its position will be 2L by 3 from 0 end and L by 3 from maximum end. So you should remember, if you are talking about the 0 point, that means load is starting from this point, so position of the equivalent load will be 2L by 3 from this point. But if you are talking about the maximum end, that means maximum end is here, so from this point its position will be L by 3. So if you want to convert this load diagram, this UVL, into a concentrated load, then first draw the beam, simply supported beam, and show a concentrated load onto that. But remember, its position will be 2L by 3 from 0 end, okay, and 0 end is here. So from this point its position will be 2L by 3 and the remaining other portion will be L by 3. So you have to remember only one thing, either 2L by 3 from 0 end or L by 3 from maximum end. This is very important. So this is the equivalent load diagram of the UVL, and this load will produce same effect as produced by the previous one. So this is all about the uniformly distributed load and uniformly varying load.